Bureau of Public Enterprises of Government of Gujarat. Many may be knowing what is Bureau of Public Enterprises, because in Government of Gujarat, you might have heard about Department of Public Enterprises that deals with the public enterprises of Government of India. In Gujarat, we deal with the PSUs of state government. That's why we call our department as Bureau of Public Enterprises. We have about 94 PSUs. In that, about 34 companies are commercial in nature and 60 are combination of commercial come social obligations. You may be knowing the social sector has so many PSUs like BC Development Corporation, SC Development Corporation, this kind of corporations. So when we are dealing with all the sorts of companies, we need some common portal. That's why we developed this proof system, PSU reporting opportunity and facilitation. So before that, I want to give some brief introduction about what is the need for this bureau. After independence, we did not have the proper infrastructure and basic industries. That's why at the time of industrial revolution, many states, including the central government, they started many companies, many corporations. For that, they established this Department of PSUs, Department of Public Enterprises. At the state level, we have Bureau of Public Enterprises. Initially, it was aimed to help the government to form new companies. For that, memorandum of association, article of association, these kind of for these things we were helping. But as the globalization, privatization, and other things came up, now our role has changed. Now we are more with facilitation rather creating new companies. In this, now what we do, in many states, they do acquisitions, mergers, disinvestment, like that. So if we see this way, this office, this commissionerate was established in 1979. From there, it has been doing its work. But in case of physical documents, it takes more time. That's why we are not able to correlate the things. We are not able to do data analytics and other things. That's why we developed this software, this portal, with the help of NIC. In that, every company, every PSU is given with one password. We have made standard formats. In that, this is our home page. In that, every company is expected to enter all its relevant details like general information, financial details, annual reports, then financial ratios and everything. So using these things, we do data analytics and we come up with the solutions. We guide our PSUs. At the same time, we are helping the government to do necessary policy changes. You may be knowing these are the general financial data which we receive from the PSUs about accounts, whether they are maintaining the records on accrual basis or cash basis, then what is the reason like that. Then especially in the government sector, we are more particular about the CAG, Comptroller and Accountant General audit particulars, because many companies, they make delays in giving the replies, the complaints. That's why this portal helps us to do online monitoring on a real-time basis. What is the status of the CAG paras? how far they are complied with, like that. Then shareholding, capital investment, and dividends. In case of public sector enterprises, as there is generally, it is expected, it is believed that there is no proper continuous monitoring over the PSUs. That's why slowly inefficiency, incompetence are slowly getting. That's why we have made this portal and we are correlating the comparables among our corporations, and uh, we fix the benchmarks, and accordingly we give the necessary instructions to the concerned PSUs. Oh, what happened? And the loans which they received from the government of Gujarat and from the government of India and other multilateral agencies. These data are also being collected by us. GOG, GOI, then NABARD, HUDCO, World Bank, ADB, JICA. Then we are getting the details of the bank accounts also. In the morning session, I was mentioning about GSFS, Gujarat State Financial Services. That is a wholly owned subsidiary of Government of Gujarat that manages the surplus fund and the idle fund which are there with the departments and the PSUs. For that, we have made one circular to all the government departments and all the PSUs that whatever the financial needs, whatever the money need for the 10 days should be kept in your bank accounts. Rest of the things, rest of the money should be deposited with the GSFS. For that, we are giving reasonably good interest when compared to the banks. With that money, then the GSFS gives loans to the other PSUs. This is restricted to only the departments and the PSUs of the government of Gujarat only. Even we get the CSR details, then advertisements, what they give by the tenders and the employment details. Now we are collecting everything. After that, we will be link it with the real-time basis. Then regarding the statutory compliances, we have been regularly monitoring this with the PSUs. Then related to the board meetings, then appointment of directors. Companies Act 2013 mandates certain things. Generally, in case of PSUs, they falter in some cases. That's why we regularly monitor and guide them to adhere to the provisions like independent directors, women directors. For that, we have made a separate portal for directors when they got appointed, when their tenure gets over. Just 1 month before, we will get the alert so that we will take the necessary action to appoint the new director. Then company secretary, then appointment of statutory auditor, then internal auditor, then what are the committees, audit committees, then committees report. So this is one screenshot, how the report, how the dashboard looks like. For example, these are the companies, what they submitted like basic details. Still in certain, actually it's a old screenshot, it's not the new screenshot. That's why there are certain things are remaining. Then balance sheet, profit loss sheet, financial ratios, statutory compliances, project implementation status, project activity. Then what are the reports uploaded, shareholding and investment, borrowings, fund status, human resource, etc. The reports can be viewed in PDF or Excel or in document. In any form, you can see the things. Board of Directors details. These are the project implementation status. These two can be monitored. Initially, the Bureau of Public Enterprises was working like a depository of information. Whenever there is some information is needed by the government, we used to give. Then we used to assist the government. Now we started doing analytics, and we push the PSUs to perform better. This way, this is more helpful. It's a simple thing. Once the portal was developed, then we gave two username IDs. One is with the data entry operator of each and every organization, then another with the approver. Once these things are uploaded, then it will be done. It will be verified at the FD level, that BP level. Then it will be reflected in our web portal. Okay. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Good day.